What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to do part 2 of the kind of women to stay away from. So I have to be a little bit more quiet in this video. There are people sleeping. In this one, the second type of woman you want to stay away from, and I have completely been with somebody who was like this. And by judging from the last video, you guys probably thought I was with some crazy bitches. This is actually from the same person. This girl actually encapsulated like every single problem that you could ever think of in terms of, you know, dating and all that. So the second time is somebody who's full of drama, the drama queen. This is the thing. They live off the fuel. They live off the drama. They get high off of it. What do I mean by this? Well, you talk to these girls and it seems like everything is wrong. They always have something to complain about. Their friends are never cool enough, or their friends bother them, or they'll get a text. Like, you'll hear shit like this. Like, somebody will text them like, oh my God, like Rebecca's like texting me again and she has this problem with Brad and blah, blah, blah. You hear all this fucking bullshit. And then she gets another text and just from something about her family. And it's always somebody else that's the problem. When you date somebody like this, you usually, and they usually bounce from people, like person to person. So they'll have like, you know, a new boyfriend, or if it's a man, a new girlfriend every like couple of months, 3, 4, 5 months, because the person that they were with previously just can't handle the amount of fucking drama that is in their life. And they have problems with ex-boyfriends. And that's another thing you got to worry about too. So there will be ex-boyfriends that have no idea how masculinity works and how relationships work and what they should do to try to get a girlfriend back. So they'll just keep pestering her, and she'll have like her phone. If you go near her phone, she will fucking throw you in a frying pan and dump grease on your fucking head. Okay, she'll fuck you up. So, and it's because she's got so many ex-boyfriends or people in her phone, and she just fucking thrives off the drama. So again, the ex-boyfriends will be messaging her, calling her, and she's always fucking ignoring it, or she's actually answering them, and you just, you know, you're a fucking beta bitch and you actually don't know how to stand up for yourself. And I've seen this fucking happen before. I've coached men that have gone through this before, where the girl will literally answer the phone and she goes off to the bathroom, answers the phone. She's gone for fucking 15 minutes of the date. They're at dinner. And it's like, Jesus Christ, come on, stand up for yourself. But yeah, that's something you also have to worry about too, because if it's an ex-boyfriend, you don't know how crazy he could be. You have zero idea. You could be walking around with this girl and you get fucking jumped out of nowhere because this guy, you know, thinks that you're the problem. And even though it's her that's the fucking problem. And then she'll also have problems with her family. You know, family's always going to try to, you know, help you out and be there for you and stuff like that. Again, people who are drama queens and full of drama and live off the high of drama are going to push their family away, then pull them in, push them away, pull them in, because they don't know how to have a good relationship with their family, especially the ones that are supposed to be there, like to have a really solid foundation, like their father or something like that. So you'll see them have issues with them, and they won't talk about it either. They won't talk about, if you ask them like anything about their past, they're kind of shady about their past. They're like, I don't really want to talk about it, blah, blah, blah. And this always comes up in relationships. You're always like, hey, like, what happened with your last relationship, or what's your life like with what was growing up with your dad like, and your mom like, and your uncle's Roger, and she doesn't really want to talk about it. Or if she does want to talk about it, it's always some sort of problem. It's always some sort of issue. Oh my God, like my Uncle Roger was always such a dick. Like he was, my dad, oh my God, he walked out when we were like, you know, and obviously that's a thing. Some people do have that happen to them. Like, you know, the dad walks out and whatever. But again, it's always the problem stuff that they bring up and never the positive stuff. And the people that are full of drama are always fucking negative about everything. You can't be with somebody who's negative all the fucking time. You just can't. It's when you're a positive man trying to get, you know, your businesses in line and trying to just make more money and trying to climb up the ladder of success, right? Well, when you do this with somebody who's negative, it feels like you have an anchor and you're climbing and climbing, and then the anchor is just it's so heavy, and you don't even really notice, because again, you can fall in love with a girl like this pretty fast. You don't even notice how heavy of a burden they really are, and you could be climbing so much faster if you didn't have them in your life. You could even accelerate how fast it is if you have a good person in your life who supports you. Guys really, really need to start doing some serious probationary work, because this drama stuff will show up pretty early. You'll start to notice it pretty early, like within at least the first 3 to 6 months, because again, they get so high off of it, they can't live a normal life without the drama. So they get bored, right? And it's like a super big dopamine high for them. So watch out for this, guys, and don't even bother. Just move next. Okay, so if you guys want coaching on this, it's all down below. This is part 2 of women to avoid, women to stay away from, and the channel sponsor is Tactical Soap Company. It's down below. Click the link. It's pheromone infused soap. You got to stay clean anyways. So, and I want to see you guys in the comments down below as well. Like and subscribe, and again, if you want any coaching, it's all down below. I love you guys. Take it easy, and I will see you in the next one. And done.